Hello there you guys, welcome to another one of my videos. On this video I'm going to be giving you my match reaction from the Manchester United Southampton game. So Manchester United come from behind to beat Southampton 3-1 at Old Trafford. Diallo saved Manchester United from an embarrassment. Diallo scored a hat-trick in 12 minutes. Of course, it's Diallo's first hat-trick at Manchester United. Not so long ago, Diallo signed a new 5-year contract at Manchester United. He's under contract with the club until 2030. Of course, Christian Eriksen provided an assist for one of Amad Diallo's goals. Of course, Southampton went 1-0 up in the game. Southampton's goal came from a corner. It's the 10th goal Manchester United have conceded from a corner this season. Like I've mentioned, we've been very vulnerable from set pieces. It was an own goal by Ugarte. But Southampton were causing Manchester United all sorts of problems. Suleimani was causing problems, he had some very good opportunities. Tyler Diblin was also causing problems, and Onana produced some very good saves to keep Manchester United in the game. Southampton were in the lead until the 82nd minute. Of course, prior to the game, Ruben Amorim said quite a few things. He said the Southampton game will teach me more about my players. He also spoke about Harry Maguire. He said Harry Maguire is a leader. He was also asked about the Marcus Rashford situation. He disregarded that, saying he was focusing on the game today and focusing on Manchester United winning. Of course, Rashford has been subjected to a lot of transfer speculation. Rashford played no part in tonight's game. He was also talking about Garnacho. He said that Garnacho has improved and he's got talent and he has a bright future at Manchester United, and he's also been subjected to a lot of transfer speculation. He was also asked about the signing of Jarrad Branthwaite. Ruben Amorim confirmed Man United's stance on signing Jarrad Branthwaite. Man United have abandoned their pursuit because of Man United extending Harry Maguire's contract. So there are a lot of the things he mentioned in his press conference building up to the game. But it's good to see Manchester United win. Obviously we struggled. Southampton are bottom of the league. They are really struggling. They've registered 7 points in the league so far this season. They are expected to get relegated. Of course, they've got some players missing. Obviously, Rod Stewart is out. Jack Stevens is out. Obviously, Ivan Juric is their manager. He hasn't been the Southampton manager for long. He's got an 18-month deal with Southampton. Of course, he replaced Russell Martin because Southampton sacked Russell Martin in December last year, so it was last month. He got sacked after Southampton's 5-0 thrashing of Tottenham. They've had quite a lot of managers, like I mentioned, prior to the game. Of course, they had Pochettino at one point. He guided them to their highest ever finish in the Premier League. They were quite consistent, Southampton, under him. They had Nigel Atkins at one point. They had Ronald Koeman. Ralph Hasenhuttl, of course, he got sacked when he was Southampton manager. So like I've said, you know, they have had a lot of managers. Of course, Southampton have let a lot of players go, like I've mentioned. The most recent players have let go. They let Carlos Alvarez go. They let Romain Perraud go. So they're the most recent players have let go. A while ago, they let the likes of Charlie Austin go, who was a key player for them. They let Nathan Redmond go. He was a key player for them. They let the likes of Van Dijk go. Lovren, Klein, Mane. Them players left them a long time ago. But like I said, you know, Southampton are expected to get relegated. Manchester United, of course, have had a good 2025 so far. Obviously won 2 games and drawn 1. Obviously drew with Liverpool 2-2 at Anfield. Amad Diallo rescued us a draw in that game. You know, Diallo's been there at vital moments. He also scored the winner in the Manchester derby when we beat City 2-1. We beat Arsenal in the FA Cup 5-3 on penalties. You know, Xerxes scored the winning penalty in that game. And of course, we've beaten Southampton tonight by 3-1. But like I've said, you know, improvements are needed. You know, obviously, we've got to recommend the right players in this January transfer window. And we've got to get rid of the deadwood. And Ruben Amorim needs time to do this. You know, Ruben Amorim knew when he took the mantle on at Manchester United, he knew it was going to be a big job, and he knew he had lots to do. You know, none of this squad is his. He's inheriting players from other managerial eras, and a lot of this team is inconsistent. Let me put that into the equation. You know, like I've said, there's problems at the club. You know, certain players are a problem at the club. We've got a depleted board. Obviously, we've criticised the owners for several years, which of course are the Glazers. Sir Jim Ratcliffe haven't really done much since he's come in. Ineos haven't really done much. You know, if we'd have got Qatar, would that have made a difference? Maybe it would have done. But as you all know, we're going to see players leave the club. It's inevitable that Rashford's going to be leaving, but where's he going to end up? Maybe he could end up at Barcelona. Napoli have recently entered the race for him. Borussia Dortmund have been in for him. Juventus have been in for him. A few Premier League clubs have been in for him, but Man United have blocked him from going to what 3 Premier League clubs I've been hearing. Garnacho, there's obviously rumours of him leaving the club as well. Like I've updated you on, it said that Napoli had reached an agreement in principle to sign Garnacho. They're willing to offer a 5-year contract worth around €3 million a season, which equates to around 2.6 million in pounds sterling. I'm hearing Man United have rejected a £40 million bid from Napoli for Garnacho. Obviously, there's been a lot of transfer speculation regarding Kobbie Mainoo, saying that Bayern Munich have entered the race and Chelsea. are willing to pay up to £70 million for him. We can't sell any of our young players, you know, that's just bad business. It really, really is. I'd like to see Lindelof leave the club. Doesn't get in the team now. He's out at the moment anyway. Johnny Evans, of course, is too old. He's out at the moment. Get rid of Luke Shaw. He's still currently injured at the moment, but he's close to returning. You know, there was obviously rumours of Xerxes leaving. Get rid of Anthony. It's looking inevitable that Casemiro as well is going to be leaving the club. So yeah, you know, some players will leave in this January transfer window, I presume. Some players will leave in the summer. Obviously, we've seen a lot of players leave Manchester United. Of course, we've seen likes of Martial leave, Sancho leave, Fred leave, De Gea leave, and Wan-Bissaka leave. Pogba leave. Matic leave. So yeah, we have seen so many players in recent years depart the club. But anyway, Manchester United's next game is Brighton at Old Trafford, and I will be doing a preview for that game. So anyway guys, that's everything to update you with. Drop your comments, like, support on the channel. Do consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless.